I want to explain what does the precinct mean. The precincts of Parliament is the area of land and every building or part of a building under Parliament's control, including the chambers in which the proceedings of the houses are conducted and the galleries and lobbies of the chambers. Every part of the buildings in which the chambers are situated and every forecourt, yard, garden, enclosure or open spaces apportionment thereto. Committee rooms and other meeting places provided or used primarily for Parliament's purposes, and every other building or part of a building provided or used in connection with the proceedings of Parliament while so used. And since I know that this is the first special sitting convened in terms of Rule 15 of the Standing Rules, which reads as followed. At the first sitting of the legislature each year, the Premier must deliver an address on the state of the province. This is a special sitting solely designated to receive a state of the province address delivered by the Premier. Furthermore, Rule 18 subsection 3 reads as follows. The only business that may be concluded at a special sitting will be the business for which it has been designated. Honorable members, I would like to introduce the Ekurhuleni Mass Choir, who will be leading in the singing of the national anthem in terms of Rule 8, subsection 1b, which reads as follows. The national anthem must be performed at the beginning of the opening and closing of the legislature each year, and I will therefore call upon the choir and ask all members and our guests to stand up for the singing of the national anthem. We can remain standing for the singing of the AU anthem.
Viva
Thank you very much. You may all be seated. I wish to take this opportunity to welcome our Honorable Premier, members of the Executive Council, members of the Provincial Legislature, leaders of different political parties, ladies and gentlemen. Also, we have members or delegates, our official delegates, permanent delegates to the NCOP, former members of the Gauteng Provincial Legislature. I am aware that our former Premier, Mbazi Mashilowa, is here with us. You are welcome. I'm not sure where are you, Mbazi Mashilowa. Thank you very much. You are welcome. I'm also informed that Honorable Matole Mutsecha, because he's still a member of Parliament, is also here. Oh, he's seated there. Thank you very much. I've also seen our Judge President, Mlambo. The High Commissioners, Ambassadors, Consul Generals are here with us. All former members of the Gauteng Provincial Legislature, former speakers and deputy speakers of the GPL. I'm sure we're all aware that one of our former deputy speakers was honored with Isitolande, Siaparankwe, Mam Sophie Brain. The judicial institutions, our veterans and freedom stalwarts. I want to actually acknowledge my special guest, Untate Piri, who's the only surviving member of the Lutuli detachment in Eguruleni. We also have other stalwarts in our midst, the Human Rights Commissioner, secretaries of the provincial legislatures in our country, representatives of the SADC countries, the faith-based organizations, executive mayors of all municipalities in Gauteng, in particular the mayor of Eguruleni, who's our host today, Honorable Mzwandile Masina. I saw you coming in. Thank you very much. And the speaker. Speakers of all municipal council and all councillors present, all guests of the Premier. I'm not going to mention all of them, the guests of the presiding officers, including the guests of the speakers. I'm not going to introduce all of them, there are too many. LSB members, including subcommittees of the LSB, all strategic corporate partners present, guests of the various political parties, guests of the Secretary, all Chapter 9 and 10 institutions supporting democracy, representatives of the National Prosecuting Authority, the City of Eguruleni councillors, our hosts are here, presiding officers of all sector parliaments, the creative industry or sport, women in business, DGs and HODs of departments, all representatives of the business sector, the organized labor, leaders and guests of political parties, traditional leaders, religious leaders, and members of various faiths, youth organizations, leaders and academics from all Gauteng institutions of higher learning, non-governmental organizations, Vita Basadi winners for 2018, the media, and all other guests. Let me also apologize in advance that if I did not mention either your name or your institution where you're coming from, it's not intentional, it's because I was given a list of all those that have confirmed on time, but you are all welcome. You are very much important to this province as well as the Gauteng legislature. Colleagues, I will now suspend the sitting for 3 minutes in order to allow the media to take photos in the chamber in session. 3 minutes only.
Okay, we're still waiting for the Premier to deliver the State of the Province address. When that happens, we'll try to bring it to you live. We're also waiting for the resumption of the state capture inquiry in Park